What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the warehouse series. So today I want to put a quick video out. Every time I do a certain something in the warehouse, I always get some of the questions made. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you doing that with the water? And I always say, watch at the end of my video. Come watch me at the end of my order, and then you'll see why I do it. And I am talking about water, and I'm going to get to that in a second. If you guys could do all this, I really appreciate it. Guys, like 5% of the people that watch my videos gives me a thumbs up. Just as you're watching the video, just click the thumbs up. Those thumbs up actually help me with my algorithm and help me with my videos. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, guys, so when I come up on water and I need 21 water like this, now these blue waters are something different, but when I need 21 Dare Parks, I am throwing them towards the front of my pallet if I have a full pallet. If I have a single pallet that's a 40 cube, a 45 cube, it's chest high, then I will use them as a base because I'm not going to carry as much. But if I'm stacking a lot of weight on this pallet, I want to put all my weaker cases towards the front. If you stack weight on water, it shifts around. So that is why I start my pallet off like this. So I get questioned every time I do this. I've never seen anybody do that. I'm the only person that I think that does this. And I'm going to show you why in the next picture here. And that is because it gives me a strong back. I have boxes on the back. I got the water on the front. So I got a nice strong back of my pallet. I'm not going to have to worry about that shifting around. The water that's shifting is going to shift into the boxes and stop immediately because the boxes are not going to move. Now these arrows right here, I tell you within that part of the cross and T, I do not like crossing cases over unless I am even on both sides. As you can see right here, I am perfectly flat the whole way around. All right, on this picture right here, I just want to show you the side view of that. So one thing you're going to see on my back view when we're done is the only thing I really wish I would have done. I always tell you guys I like to limit gaps. I should have slid this one T over just a little bit to limit the gap right here. I'm a little disappointed in that. I should have did that, and I did not. So this dotted line right here is just showing you that I have my strong back and I got my weak front, and that is what I shoot for every single time. All right, guys, so here is the finished order of my front of my pallet. And as you can see, I still wrapped it. I probably didn't need to, but I separated the pallet to take pictures of it. I was still working on my back pallet. As you can see, it's just a half a pallet, and I still had a full pallet to go. So I figured since I separated to take pictures, I might as well wrap it. It ain't going to hurt anything. So I did wrap it while it was separated. But as you can see, all my waters are up front. Guys, these Kool-Aid things, that twist tops that you get, I always put them up front. They're weaker cases. All my weak cases go up front. I had more than I wanted on the bends right, so they go up front. So that is the front of my pallet. Let's take a look at the side of my pallet. I forgot to get a picture of the other side. I always do that sometimes. So I got a question mark right here. Out of this side, I want you to tell me what I did that I honestly didn't even know I did it until I took pictures and I started looking over my product or my palette, and I was like, I can't believe I put that like that. So what is it? Tell me in the comment section below what I did on the side of this palette that I would not do, and I did. But other than that, guys, you could see I bridged right here with the Sunny D, put a light case of bends, and then I took my mayonnaise and I bridged over, and I just started bringing the weight distribution to different places on the pallet. But once again, guys, what do you see in the middle of this section of this pallet? All cases are facing inward. All right, guys, and here's the back, and right there, as you can see, I wish I would have just took this T and just centered it right under this case. It would have just made for that much more of a sturdy pallet. Even on the base, it is so important just to slide this case over. So guys, like I said, I'm not perfect all the time. I make mistakes, and this pallet would have been that much more sturdy if I would have just slid that case over. But other than that, small cases in the middle, guys, the Ben's rice, I always like to fill in gaps with those. And you can see I'm just perfectly tied in the whole way up the back of this pallet. All right, guys, like I said, quick video today. That's the end of the video. When I get 21 water and I have full pallets, that's what I do. I stack them towards the front of the pallet. I save the back of the pallet for boxes. That way I'm going to have my strong back that I always like. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up.